No matter if you are new to Scrum, let's start with this high-energy interactive masterclass that covers how and why Scrum works, so you can develop the skills to succeed as a Scrum Master and a Product Owner or any other role in the Scrum team. Our goal from this masterclass training is for you to become a successful Product Owner or Scrum Master, to learn how to use the product backlog to prioritize features, projects and portfolios, to maximize revenue. Scale Scrum from one to many teams using a minimum self-organizing framework to deliver value faster company-wide. In this masterclass, I will share insights and strategies of success launching high-performing Scrum teams in business. And because the Agile and Scrum Masterclass is dynamic and interactive, you will take a part in a variety of games and exercises which will allow you to experience the Scrum roles firsthand. I will share in-depth case studies and provide you with the knowledge and the tools you will need to success, as well as how to assess business value and how to return real revenue with the product backlog. You will also learn how to transform your organization into Agile mindset company with a real-world experience implementing Scrum. And you will leave the Agile and Scrum Masterclass knowing how Scrum can accelerate any project. This Agile and Scrum Masterclass is for all levels of experience. There are no prerequisites. Hi everyone, my name is Dejan, and I am Master of Computer Science and Information Technology, professional Scrum Product Owner, professional Scrum Master, and trainer of trainers with more than 50 international certificates in different areas of information technology. Based on my previous experience, I have created this masterclass so I can help individuals and teams to get better results with Agile and Scrum. There are no prerequisites for this masterclass. Everyone can join. I will explain everything from the ground up. I hope you are passionate as I am for Agile and Scrum, and if you are, let's dive in. Before we start, I want to share with you our Facebook group so you can get my feedback on your work. It's free to join and to participate in the discussion, ask questions and so on. And here is the link of the group. And one more thing, I want to introduce you to OODA Loop. John Boyd developed the OODA Loop and presented it in 1995 in The Essence of Winning and Losing. Boyd developed the OODA Loop model while serving as a fighter pilot in the Korean War and used it to explain the process for achieving success in air-to-air combat. The OODA Loop values agility over raw power and has been applied in business context as a way of gaining a competitive advantage. By being able to execute in OODA Loop allows company to stay ahead of a game, undermining competitors' ability to respond. Now let's see a short introduction of the OODA Loop and then we will continue with our Agile and Scrum Masterclass.
In air combat, for instance, if you are not oriented correctly, then you are in no position to win. You can't shoot down the enemy. On the other hand, if you're in a positive orientation, then they are at a major disadvantage, requiring that they spend energy and crucial seconds to try and reorient as to avoid being shot down. This same principle can be applied to other competitive fields. Having to retool your factory, for instance, to reposition your body, to develop a new marketing plan, or otherwise reorient to the competition or situation is most often costly in both time and resources. Moving to the first stage, observation is all about data. In air combat, prior to onboard radar and other electronic sensors, observation was primarily visual. It was a matter of scanning vast amounts of sky for black dots that then had to be rapidly interpreted as friend or foe, as relevant or irrelevant. To gain an advantage then is the ability to be first to observe, to connect the dots, to get more and better quality data that is timely. For example, illegal trading on stock exchanges, insider trading, is all about access to relevant information before it goes public. This early advantage then influences later stages of the cycle, providing those engaged in this activity the ability to buy or sell a stock before the general public has access to this same information. The third stage of the OODA loop is to make a decision. This is running through available options and forming a mental simulation or hypothesis of how to best gain an advantage or achieve a win. Understandably, what options are available are based on the previous stages of observation and orientation. For example, having observed an enemy aircraft, a pilot must decide between alternatives such as climbing, diving, turning to meet the threat, or running away. The final stage of the OODA loop is to act, to execute on the decision you just made. This represents testing your hypothesis, testing the decision as to gain advantage or to win by altering the situation. Regardless of how successful, this action then takes you back to observation and the cycle starts over. Ultimately, the cycle continues until you observe having either won or lost. If you have defeated the competition or have been defeated. If you have shot down the enemy or have been shot down. It is over. The OODA loop is complete. Putting all four stages together, the OODA loop is yet another tool to consider adding to your decision-making tool belt. And as with any tool, you want to use the right tool for the job. With the OODA loop, it is a decision tool specifically designed to help you win in competitive environments, to help you come out on top, especially in situations where losing is not an option.